Welcome to our film, where we delve into the fascinating world of Tesla and discuss how the company could see a sharp increase in its stock price. Celebrity investor Cathie Wood believes that the introduction of the much-awaited Cybertruck will propel Tesla shares to unprecedented heights by 2023. Why is the Cybertruck the most significant development in automotive engineering over the past 50 years? According to Cathie, many investors could be able to retire in a matter of months due to the influence of this engineering miracle on Tesla's stock price. Come along as we crunch the numbers, examine delivery and manufacturing rates, and evaluate whether the Cybertruck has what it takes to send Tesla stock skyrocketing. Fasten your seatbelts and come along for the thrilling ride as we explore the world of Tesla stock prices in 2023. Let me first see if you have clicked the like and subscribe buttons. If you are a subscriber to our channel, you have probably already met Cathie a couple of times. Renowned investor Cathie Wood serves as the CEO of ARK Invest, a company that owns a sizable portion of Tesla. In the past, she has been an outspoken advocate for Tesla and its cutting-edge technologies. She even made the bold prediction that Tesla's stock may hit $3,000 by 2025. That Cathie is optimistic about the Cybertruck's possible impact on Tesla's stock price is not surprising. Cathie expressed her interest in the Cybertruck during an interview. She stated that every viewpoint and measure has been examined by her team, and the outcomes are amazing, vastly outperforming previous models. She also talked about the notorious tug-of-war between the F-150 and the Cybertruck. In a video that has gone viral, Elon tested Ford's most popular pickup vehicle, the F-150, against the Cybertruck. As was to be expected, Tesla's amazing engineering triumphed and the Cybertruck took first place. Cathie thinks the F-150, which has dominated the pickup market for several decades, will face serious competition from the Cybertruck. You would definitely be interested in purchasing the Cybertruck if you're from the Midwest or reside in one of the more active states. Cathie thinks that Tesla's stock will rise in the near future due to the technological advancements made in the Cybertruck. Whether Tesla chooses to mass produce and launch the Cybertruck in 2023 will determine how much the stock price of Tesla is reset. This will be an unprecedented level of enthusiasm. These are the key causes of the record high price of Tesla stock, and it is anticipated that they will stay there as long as the Cybertruck is manufactured in large quantities, driven, and orders continue to come in. Firstly, let's examine production and delivery data for 2023 and 2024 to see if the Cybertruck can really launch Tesla shares into orbit. Even though selling the Model S and Model X for $100,000 would require Tesla to reduce pricing by 10%, the company has not yet done so, despite the potential $8.6 billion in sales. The Model 3 and the Model Y both had average sales prices of $45,000 and $50,000, respectively, after I gave the same 10% discount to both. With this model, we bring in over $30 billion a year. In Q4 2022, Tesla made a profit of 15.41% despite a deliberate price cut that the company had put in place. For Model 3, a 14% price reduction in the first quarter would translate into a net income of over $1.2 billion in the second quarter. I calculated a 12% margin for a total of more than $3.6 billion and an additional 12% margin for net profits exceeding $6.3 billion. For the second half, I calculated an operating margin of 15%. Let's move on to the years when the Cybertruck actually lowers the stock price. Cybertrucks will eventually be widely available in the market between 2025 and 2027. Only 3,000 Cybertrucks will be produced in 2023, since it is easy to create a prototype, but difficult to produce them in large quantities. If 3,000 were produced by 2023, that would make me happy. I found out from browsing YouTube and Twitter that the going rate is $55,000. In the first year of the Cybertruck, we had a total revenue of $162 million, which is very strong margins just to be safe. Nevertheless, I do think it will be higher than 20%, probably in the 25 to 30% level. This projection shows what happens when we keep things conservative at 20% and a $55,000 rate. With a total sales of over $92.5 billion in 2023 and an operating margin of 12.2%, we will have a total net income of around $11.3 billion, which is $1 billion less than in 2022, the year of the recession. Those are some pretty good numbers, and adding the semi would make things much more bizarre, but we won't do that for simplicity's sake. By 2024, 50,000 Cybertrucks could be produced. We would see a big jump in sales from $32 million to over $600 million if they could increase margins by, say, 22%. The quantity of Cybertrucks will rise by around 20 times between 2023 and 2024. As you can see, the average cost of a little car will help, but the $150,000 price tag of the semi will make it even more helpful. This pickup truck can be mass-built, unlike any other, and it will boost Tesla's earnings per share overall. By 2023, a $20 billion net income on $132 billion in sales will almost quadruple. How will the stock prices of 2023 and 2024 differ from each other? It is anticipated that the energy industry alone would provide a 15% margin in 2023, translating into a profit of about $1 billion on $7.5 billion in revenue. I would estimate that for the last 3 quarters, Tesla's energy operating margin has been between 12 and 10%. In light of the historical average growth rate of 12% for the fourth quarter, or Q4, I forecast 15% growth in 2023. In 2023, everyone will be taken aback by the intensity of the current activity. The market will be in either a bull or bear phase when we have enough information and can determine with certainty whether the Fed has changed its direction. Rebates will be available for all 2.5 million vehicles produced in 2024, generating $150 billion in revenue and $25 billion in net profitability. It is absurd that I would anticipate $11.5 billion in revenue and a 16% profit margin, which would translate into nearly $1.8 billion in profit. In addition, I count on 3.2 billion shares to become 3.3 billion shares remaining outstanding. When you stand back and look at Tesla's massive plan, you'll see that it's really a complex web of money-making devices. This is accurate with regard to energy, FSD, and yes, Cybertrucks. They can sell the FSD to them as well if they sell a lot more. The PE has increased to the point that it may reach $1.5 trillion and $461 per share by 2024 due to the growing value of Cybertrucks. Now let's put those figures to use. What is the number of shares required to retire early if the Cybertruck drives the stock price to $461 by 2024? According to research, a person in a nation with a high cost of living, like the United States, needs at least $4,000 a month to survive. Cathie, Cybertruck. Thus, to retire early, we would require $4,000 a month for the remainder of our lives. Theoretically, this might be accomplished by saving up a large amount of money and spending it gradually over a few years. It all depends on how long you want to live as a retiree, whether that's the strategy you want to use. Assume you intend to live to be approximately 80 years old and wish to retire early at age 40. At $4,000 a month, the annual cost would be $48,000, $4,000 x 12. That multiplied by 40 years comes out to $1,920,000. For the sake of simplicity, let's use $2 million. In the event that $2 million proves to be our lucky number, we would require 4,339 Tesla shares, which at the time of recording would have cost about $700,000. The cost might be high, but over the course of a year, that would represent more than a twofold return on your investment if Cybertruck's prediction comes true. I don't know about you, but I think that sounds about right. Cathie puts her money where her mouth is because she genuinely believes this. As of December 31, 2021, ARK Invest held about 12.8 million shares of Tesla, incorporated across its different investment funds, which accounted for about 0.7% of all outstanding shares of Tesla at the time, according to the firm's public disclosures. Since then, ARK Innovation ETF has acquired 145,000 Tesla shares, valued at $15.7 million as of this writing. That was 2 years ago. Maybe you should start investing in Tesla stocks as well, if Cathie is confident in her decisions and continues to do so. Naturally, though, you will still have to make those choices, so be sure to conduct adequate study and make sensible investments. Please use the like and subscribe buttons if you enjoy this content. We appreciate your time and hope to see you in more films.